Hello everyone. Today let us learn about presidential form of government. We have already learned about parliamentary form of government. Now let us go into detail of presidential form of government. Now chapter 1, forms of government. Question is, what is a presidential form of government? In presidential form of government, executive is independent of the legislature, and executive is not responsible to the legislature, but in parliamentary system executive was responsible to the legislature, but in presidential form of government executive is not responsible to the legislature. Removal can be initiated through impeachment. If you want to remove head of the state, it can be initiated through impeachment. So suppose the president of USA is to be removed, can be removed through process called impeachment. A president is either elected by the people or by electoral college, and president is the real executive and elected for a specific period. So he is not a nominal executive, he is a real executive. He is elected for a specific period. So tenure is very important for president. One of the best example for presidential form of government is USA. So USA is the best example for presidential form of government. Now, according to Gettel, presidential government is that form in which the chief executive is independent of the legislature as to his tenure and to a large extent as to his policies and acts. In this system, the nominal head of the state is also the real executive. Then we have second topic. Discuss the features of a presidential form of government. Answer is, the following are the features of the presidential form of government. The head of the state is the real executive. Like we mentioned, the president of USA is the head of the state and he is the real executive. Here, president is elected for a fixed tenure. Particular tenure is therefore a president. He is not responsible to the legislature. He is not a member of the legislature. He cannot dissolve the legislature. And another important point is the theory of separation of power. So, what do you mean by separation of power? That means the governmental functions can be divided into three: legislature, executive, and judiciary. So, what is legislature? Takes care of the laws making process, and executive takes care of the law implementation process, and judiciary takes care of the applying the laws. Here, ministers are subordinates to the president. So we have already mentioned that the head of the state is the president. So all the ministers are coming under the president. So they are the subordinates of the president. So these are the main features of the presidential form of government. Then some of the merits and demerits of the presidential form of government. Here, answer is merits and demerits of the presidential form of government. First, we discuss about merits. First is stability of government. It is a stable government in which the tenures of the executive and legislature are fixed. Then second is strong executive. It is a strong government because of the fact that the executive is independent of day-to-day independence. Third is ministers are experts. Presidential government is a government by professions and experts because the cabinet is constituted by the president on merits. Then executive is free from aggressive party politics, more useful for the unity of nation. Now dividends of presidential form of government. A single person, president, enjoy very powerful position. President can use his power in an arbitrary way. Executive is irresponsible. Executive cannot be easily changed. It also suffer from party politics.